If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to the final part of the top 50 FIFA 16 player ratings countdown. It's time for the top 10. We've had plenty of great players already in the list, but now we are breaking into the best players in FIFA 16. We've obviously done everything from 50 to 11 so far. We ended yesterday, as we scroll our way down, we ended yesterday with Andrea Iniesta, who actually of course had a downgrade, but we start with a player that's had an upgrade today, and not only an upgrade but a position change as well. David Silva, obviously last year was a left midfielder. This year, fortunately, back to his favoured, and everybody that wants to play with him's favoured, central position. He's at cam. He's had an upgrade of 1 overall to 88 from last year's 87. Work rates remain the same at high-low, but 73 pace is actually 3 down on his FIFA 15 card. 74 shot is 3 down also on his shooting. Passing, however, is up by 3. Dribbling is the same. Defending's 1 down. Physical is 1 up. So drops in pace. Drop in pace won't really affect his overall rating because he's now central, not wide. So pace isn't as important. And shooting down by 3 is perhaps expected, perhaps not expected. He doesn't score many goals. He mainly gets assists, but when he does score goals, David Silva, they are goals of good quality. So I'm surprised they've dropped his shot by 3, but most definitely deserves the upgrade. He's a wonderful player. Even though Manchester City weren't at their best last year, he still stood out as a top talent. Has done ever since he, well, even before he joined City, he was one of the best players in La Liga at Valencia as well, prior to joining the Barclays Premier League. He's a fantastic player. For me, wholeheartedly deserves the upgrade to 88 as well, and I am thrilled that he's now a cam again, because I love playing David Silva in that cam spot behind the striker, and I would definitely be using him in my Ultimate Team squads next year. Another defender that deserves the upgrade, we've seen obviously Jerome Boateng take an upgrade. We've seen Sergio Ramos keep his rating at 87. Silva last year was 87, now 88. 74 pace, which is actually down 4. 73 dribbling, which is up 1. 57 shot remains the same. 73 passing remains the same. The 90 defending is the same, and the physical is down by 1. So not a big improvement on his last year's card, to be fair. Big drop in pace, and then slight improvements in the dribbling, but slight, and the passing, but slight decrease in physical. His 90 defending, though, is the same, which is crucial. But something that might actually taint his card is the fact that he's gone from medium-high work rates to now high-high. And that could negatively affect how he plays in-game. If he's out of position a lot because he's pushed too far up, could actually cause a few problems. So yes, he's had the upgrade, but that high work rate makes me a little bit dubious as to whether he's actually going to work well in a centre-back spot. Obviously, Sergio Ramos has high medium, so you'll be better off with Silva because of the high defensive, but that high attacking makes me a little bit cautious about throwing him in any sides, but obviously he's still going to be one of, if not the best centre-back in the game, so he's probably a good shout to put in to your side. Another Brazilian that's had an upgrade by +1 is your man Neymar. Left wing last year at 88. Left wing this year at... No, left wing last year, sorry, at 86. Did have an upgrade to 87. And then has now had an even further upgrade to 88. Maintains the 5-star on his... Compared to his upgraded card of 87 last year, his pace is the same, shots down by 2, passing's down by 1, dribbling's down by 1, physical's down by 1, and defending stays the same. However, he has gone up overall by 1. And to be fair, I think it's deserved. He had an extremely good season at Barcelona last year, as did almost everybody in a blue and white. Get my Chelsea colours on. Almost everybody in the Barcelona coloured shirt last year had an extremely good season. Neymar definitely deserves the upgrade as far as I'm concerned, and he again will be one of the go-to players for that left side of your midfield, or perhaps a forward 3 in a 4-3-3. He's just a phenomenal card. 5-star as well. Obviously, he used to be a striker on FIFA 14, and that was a very good card. He should be out wide though for a left wing, and obviously he is back up there again for the second year in a row, and probably will stay there for the rest of his career, you would presume. But really excited to use Neymar. He's going to go for a lot of money on FIFA 16. But I'm still not sure. They probably have announced. I just haven't seen it. But are they using price ranges for FIFA 16? Have they said yes or no yet? Because last I saw a couple of weeks ago, it was all still up in the air. At Gamescom they were saying, we're thinking about it, we're still weighing up all the options, we haven't decided yet. And I haven't seen a proper press release saying they are going to have price ranges in. If someone like Rob Hodgson or Chubai has confirmed, then by all means let me know in the comments section, and we can find out whether they are going to have price ranges or not. Another player that is obviously a fan favourite for FIFA Ultimate Team is Ibrahimovic. Unfortunately still only 4-star, 4-star, no return of the 5-star skill modes for Ibra, and a downgrade overall from 90 to 89. Pace drop of 3, shot drop by 1, passing is the same, dribbling down by 1, defending down by 3, and physical remains the same. Didn't have an amazing season with PSG last year, I don't think. It was all of the press coverage in France last year, striker-wise, was all over Alexander Lacazette. Ibra still had a decent season, but not an exceptional season, which is probably why he got a downgrade, but still a very, very good player. And being obviously 6'5" tall, 86 physical, and a thunderbolt of a shot, definitely going to be one of the best strikers in FIFA Ultimate Team, although he's 34 years of age next month, so career mode-wise, he may only be worth the purchase for the first couple of seasons. We'll have to wait and see whether they've tweaked the kind of player stat decline tied in with player age on career mode. Hopefully they've tweaked it more so that certain players like Ibrahimovic, etc., keep their stats for longer. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully, though, Ibra will still be just as good this year as he was last year. Another player that's had an upgrade, and obviously, as far as I'm concerned, a very much warranted upgrade, is Eden Hazard. Obviously, the best player for Chelsea last season, and as far as many were concerned, the best player in the Premier League last season, although Sergio Aguero might have something to say about that. He's actually upgraded 1 overall, 1 on pace. Shooting and passing is the same, dribbling is up 1 as well, and physical and defending remain the same. So this is kind of the only card where the card stats reflect the actual change in overall. He's 89 overall now, obviously, as you can see, and with just the pace and the dribbling going up, I think that makes sense. It does make sense for that card to have those sort of stats on it. Still 4-star, 4-star, still high medium work rates, and still going to be one of the best wide midfielders in the entirety of the game. And I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am to play with him on FIFA 16 in the Chelsea career mode, and hopefully get him up into the early, maybe even to the mid-90s 3 or 4 seasons in. We'll have to wait and see. Another player out on the out wide that I don't know whether he deserved an upgrade or not. Arjen Robben is always consistent for Bayern Munich. Sometimes he's out, he misses spells with injury, but 99% of the time when he's on the pitch, he's having a good game. He's going to keep his high-low work rate, still got 2-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He's kept his 90 overall, but his pace has dropped by 1. His shooting is the same, passing down by 1, dribbling the same, and also same ratings this year as last year for defending and physical. So pretty much the same card, to be completely honest, and will definitely continue to cut inside from the right-hand side onto his left foot and destroy people on Ultimate Team. One of my favourite wingers on any game ever, Arjen Robben. I brought him into Chelsea in the FIFA 15 career mode, and he was incredible. I absolutely adored playing with Arjen Robben, and will definitely be trying to pick him up on Ultimate Team. As long as he's not too expensive, maybe even I'll get lucky and pack him, who knows. But moving on to number 4, another 90 rated player is Manuel Neuer. Maintains his overall rating from FIFA 15, although his diving is down by 2. Everything else is the same on the right hand side. Reflexes, speed and positioning are exactly the same, but on the left he's had a downgrade in the kicking and the diving by 1 on kicking, 2 on diving, and actually his handling's gone up by 2 to 87. So personally, for my personal preference when playing FIFA, I like a goalkeeper to have good handling. So that's actually, for me, despite the fact that his diving's gone down, going to make Neuer a better keeper for my personal preference. So again, really looking forward to playing with Neuer. He was by far the best goalkeeper on the game last year. I didn't get the chance to play with his Team of the Year card, unfortunately. I would have loved to, but he was far too expensive. But I did pull his 90 rated goalkeeper card last year and absolutely loved playing with it. So looking forward to shoving him in the Bundesliga squad again, especially with Jerome Boateng now upgraded to 87 in front of him as well. Moving on to the top 3 players on FIFA 16. There'll be no surprise that these are the top three, and probably no surprise that this is the order of the top three as well. We start with Luis Suarez, 90 rated, as he was 89 rated last year. He gets a 1 upgrade overall. Keeps his 4-star weak foot and skill moves, keeps his high medium work rates. His pace is down by 1, but the shooting on the other flip side of that is up by 1. Dribbling, defence, passing and physical all remain the same. But Luis Suarez, just the three of them at Barcelona, Suarez through in the middle, Neymar on the left, Messi on the right, the best trio of players you could ever wish to have. Probably, this is a big statement, but I know quite a few will probably agree, probably the best trio in world football history, as far as I'm concerned. To have all three players in the same team, in a formation that suits all three players, you can understand why they won pretty much everything last year. Unbelievable, Luis Suarez, Neymar and Messi. Neymar's had the upgrade. Luis Suarez has had the upgrade. We'll have a look in a second to see whether Messi's had an upgrade. But we start with Cristiano Ronaldo, and he has had an upgrade. As you can see, he's now 93 rated overall. If I can, well, now he's ruined the Messi one, but he's up to 93 overall from 92 last year. Pace has dropped by 1 though, which is a trend this year with a lot of cards. 93 shot remains the same. Passing's down by 1. Dribbling is down by 1. Defending, weirdly, is up by 1 to 33. Not that that's going to make much of a difference. And his physical is also down by 1. So pace, dribbling, passing and physical all drop by 1. Shooting remains the same. Defending up by 1, but he has got the +1 overall upgrade. I would have thought last year he'd have got the upgrade to 93. I think many people were surprised he was only 92 last year, considering the season he had winning the Ballon d'Or, etc. So for him to be FIFA 16 93 rated after not as influential season last year, perhaps is a surprise, or maybe they're just catching up and giving him the 93 card that he should have had last year. Well, I'm not really too sure. Still got high-low work rates, still got 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot, as you would expect. But speaking of weak foot, and speaking of improvements, Messi, 94 rated next season, was 93 last year, but crucially, especially considering Neymar and Suarez, now a right-sided midfielder. Messi on the right wing, Suarez on the left wing. Neymar on the left wing, Suarez through the middle. The trio is complete in real life. The trio is complete in Ultimate Team. A downgrade of 1 on pace, which is, again, no real surprise, although downgrade on 1 on shot as well. Dribbling is also down 1, defending is down 3, and the bottom 2, passing and physical, remain the same. But the biggest thing with Messi this year, other than the position change, is a +1 on his weak foot. He's now got a 4-star right foot as well as the 4-star skills, rather than a 3-star weak foot, which, considering he's now on the right wing, will definitely come in handy, because you can cut inside on that left, or, now that he's got a 4-star weak foot, you can feel more confident, perhaps pushing around the outside of a defender to get a cross in to look for Suarez or Neymar at the back post. That Messi card is disgustingly good. 94 rated right winger. All of the top 10 look disgustingly good, in fairness. You'll have to let me know in the comment section down below which players you're most looking forward to playing with this top 10. For me, David Silva and Eden Hazard are probably the two I'm most looking forward to playing with, because, I mean, Ronaldo and Messi are just going to be as good as they always are. They're always amazing, and they will continue to be amazing. Luis Suarez's upgraded card will probably be one of the other favourites as well. But for me, personally, it's Hazard, Robben and David Silva that I'm looking forward to using the most. You'll have to let me know in the comment section what you're looking forward to using the most, what you think of these ratings, whether people deserve the upgrades or downgrades. Obviously, there's been no real downgrades in the top 10, maybe not even that many downgrades in the top 20, other than Andres Iniesta, unfortunately for him. But you'll have to let me know in the comment section what your favourites are and what you think of Messi's position change plus his upgrade. I think the position change is correct, as far as I'm concerned. Definitely should be on the right hand side, considering the way that Barcelona played in real life last season. That does reflect the tactics that Luis Enrique was using. Was using. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting the entire top 50 countdown series. I really appreciate the support on it. There'll be plenty of other FIFA 15 content up over the weekend, of course, and we are now only a couple of weeks away from FIFA 16, so keep your eyes peeled for more FIFA 16 stuff between now and then. We're going to be announcing, even though I have already done it on Twitter, I'm going to do an announcement video for this series that I'm going to start the year with. and obviously my schedule for FIFA 16 at the start. You'll have to let me know in the comment section what you're planning on doing yourself for FIFA 16 as your opening career modes. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll stop waffling, and I'll see you next time.